but you.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jake Arrieta will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Starling Marte.
Swing and a liner, but foul. They charge the Cubs as they take the field here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Favorable call in there for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
John Jay.
Hard hit ball to second. And he's retired, 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What are the keys to success for them today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound. So to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on. I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early, and let him do his thing.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Cole into the windup. First pitch on the way. Hit hard down the line. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's John Jaso now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 2-1 on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Hey, down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Digging in now, Phil Gosselin. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7th, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 8 hits in 23 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. Jaso comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And I'm looking out there in the outfield of Gregory Polanco. This big kid, man, he's 6'5", 6'6", and I love the fact that he's got great range. But he's still learning how to play the outfield. Got all the tools. Strong arm, great ability to catch. Let's just watch how he puts it together.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. His career line against Garrett Cole, 4 for 12. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. So striding forward now, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way out in front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in for his second at bat, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Miguel Montero.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gosselin is right there. No problem here. 1 away. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Now batting, Jake Arrieta. He, of course, no slouch at the plate as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading
He's
off
0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Josh Harrison.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Andrew McCutcheon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Out into right center. Well hit. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, John Jaso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Number 42.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tapper right back to the mound. And he's retired here, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. Gosselin ranging up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 strike now from Cole. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist, man at first after the 2-out walk. Cole sets. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. McCutchen going back. Still ranging back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Now
Here's
batting,
Jason Hayward now.
right fielder. Jason
Hit down the line at first.
Hayward.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Standing in, Phil Gosselin.
Leading off for the
He'll
Pirates.
lead it off against Jake
Second
Arrieta.
baseman, Phil Gosselin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Called strike 0-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And a fastball just a bit up.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
This is hit sharply to the left side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And the 5th inning will start with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he rips it on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cole. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I'll tell you what, he's having a nice game.
2 out, nobody on. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
The 1-0 delivery. Here's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. Two outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. In now, Addison Russell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Gosselin into shallow center. 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Now the 1-2 home to Montero. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Now to the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped up. Back behind second. Gosselin has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Josh Harrison stands in, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Zobrist has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's John Jaso now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Mike Montgomery takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Mike Montgomery.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Ready with the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Carl Edwards Jr. is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 42, Carl Edwards Jr.
Standing in now, Phil Gosselin. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead. In now is John Jay. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Gosselin gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo, 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 9 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's
Now
Ben
batting.
Zobrist now.
Second baseman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Cole has his target. 2-1 on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he's having himself quite a day. 3 for 3 after that single right there. He's
Now
putting in
batting,
some quality work and
right
getting rewarded
fielder.
for it.
Jason Hayward.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off for the
Francisco
Pirates,
Cervelli. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Cervelli.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. To short. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down one. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Digging in once again, Jordy Mercer. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a bullet down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And there's ball four now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Harrison.
So striding in, Josh Harrison, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Justin Grimm is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out, and he must be saying, are you trying to kill me? Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Swing and a looper to left. Schwarber over to his right, and that's the third out. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 4-3. Trevor Williams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Trevor Williams.
Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Addison Russell.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. In there, 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Javier Baez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he swings on the 2-0 and sends a fly ball into straightaway left. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 3. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Hector Rondon.
And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Andrew McCutchen.
Tommy
Your attention,
LaStella
please.
will come on defensively
This
now as he
change
takes
defensively
over
for
at
the Cubs.
second.
Now playing second base, number 42, Tommy LaStella.
In there, strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. Makes the play, one away. Eighth inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Here's Gregory Polanco. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. That misses, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Jaso.
Here's John Jaso now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
In now,
batting,
Phil Gosselin.
second baseman, Phil
As he looks at a
Gosselin.
fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run.
We'll go to the bottom of the 8th.
All even now at 4 apiece. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Jaso is there for it. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Mercer is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game.
Nope.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Gosselin from the outfield grass. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This game's all tied at 4.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 1 for 2.
Cervelli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Adam Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42, David Freese.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 4. Adam Frazier will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Pirates. Now playing shortstop, number 42.
Tony Watson enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ben Zobrist stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here it comes, 0-2. Liner towards second. And he's retired, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's a 2-0.
2-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Finally got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Frazier is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Here's Starling Marte. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. 1 for 5.
Marte.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Koji Uehara takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 42, Koji Uehara.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Josh Harrison stands in. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Now to the plate, Koji Uehara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Koji Uehara.
And the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. Matt, we might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal? They got maybe a possible ball in the gap he can score on. Let's see how the inning unfolds.
Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Now the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Into the box now, John Jay. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Albert Almora will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Base, number 42, Albert Almora.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Eight to 4, the final this afternoon. Koji Uehara earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the